Hello and welcome to the channel. Today I'll be discussing you CK and CKAD exam day tips. And this is definitely going to be a game changer for you because these are the problems which I faced in the exam and I don't want others to face it. So the first thing is UI. UI is very different. So you have to know how you have to fit things in a good way so that you are very much comfortable with it. So for that I have few screenshots. So this will be your UI. The first, on the left hand side you'll be getting the questions here, and here will be the in the red portion you'll be having the context changing command. So you'll have to just click it and that will get copied, and in the terminal you just have to paste it. On the right hand side right now it is showing the instructions tab. Here you'll be here there are basically explaining the exam environment, how many clusters are there and whatnot, and what all links you can use, like the authentic links which you can use in this environment. And here is the button for ending the exam if you fortunately were fortunate enough to end the exam early. And this is the remote desktop tab if you want to go and do your things there in the other tab. Going forward, here you can see that this set resolution, this is very important. So what this will do is, right now whenever there'll be a screen popping up when you enter the exam, so the screen resolution will be very much high, so you have to reduce the screen resolution. Why I'm saying this thing is because why when you reduce the screen resolution, the content which you will be able to see in a smaller screen will be more, otherwise it will be zoomed in and you won't be able to see like what is there on the right, left. So that's the reason I'm asking you to be very sure you do this the first thing when you enter the exam environment. Do this thing. And then the second thing, you will be given only one terminal or tab. You won't be able to access other tabs like adding it or doing editing on the this tab and then copy pasting on the some other tab. You won't be able to do, because why? You will be having only one tab to work with. So this is the only one terminal or tab which you'll be getting, and this is the only terminal you have to work with. So be very sure that you will be getting only one tab and you have to do everything in that one tab. Don't try to find, because that is what happened with me the first time I gave my exam, and I got 64 in that and I failed it. So yeah, that's the, and these are the reasons I was like looking for this tab, like where is this plus icon or something. And at the same time the screen resolution was so high and the contents were like to my face, and was not able to see what is there on the right and left. And I was trying to figure out how to do and what, and that then I found this. So be sure about these two things. And next is Control F in the Firefox. Whenever you do Control F in the Firefox, the find page will be here. Whatever you want to content you have to find, you will find it here in the bottom, not on the right top, because we are very much habitual to use the Chromes, and we start looking for that find in page on the right top. So be very sure you'll get it here, and you can resize this by dragging this thing, dragging or dragging the window to the left or right or something, and making it comfortable for you to work with. But screen resolution is very important. We be very sure about it. And this is again a depiction of when you'll see the screen. This will be the screen, and when you'll do Control F, and when you reduce the screen resolution, you'll be able to see more things. Here it will be more to your face. So yeah. And the next thing is copy feature. In the terminal, when we select something, like here in case when we are selecting the pod thing, it will not get copied automatically. So you have to make sure that you are copying it by right clicking and then copy and then pasting it anywhere. So be very sure about this, and whatever you are copying, just make sure that that is the content it is getting pasted or not. The next is sure shot questions. Two questions are sure shot: etcd backup and version upgrade, cubadium version upgrade. So I would suggest you not to leave these questions to the end. Why? Because when you'll be in time pressure constraint, you won't be able to work with this, and there will be a time pressure for sure. So because second time when I gave my exam, still I faced that time was little less. So be very sure to do these questions as soon as possible. If not at the start, maybe after 2 3 questions, go for these questions. And in etcd backup, there'll be questions, there'll be a question uh, for restore as well. So when you are taking a backup, just look if they are asking you to restore the same backup, or they are giving you some other path. So be very sure about this. And in version upgrade, whenever you are doing a version upgrade, whenever you are after switching the context to that cluster, SSH to the control plane and SSH to the node while you are doing the version upgrade. Don't just start doing version upgrade just after the context switching. That's not how it works, and that will be a problem for you, and you'll waste your time if you're doing that. So be sure to go and SSH that control plane. The last is the documentation part. So in documentation, I would say just be very thorough about where to get what. Like if you're typing persistent volume in there in the documentation, so second link will be the one where you can make your edits and copy paste. So be very sure about that, those things when you are making a network policy, whenever you are making egress control or something. So be very sure about where to find what, about the cheat sheet, where to find what. So these things are definitely going to be helpful. At the last, internet issue. Internet issue is the thing because of which I got 64 marks. Otherwise, I would have passed. There was so much lag. I was unable to do things the way I wanted to. At the same time, the screen resolution part, and there I was very much trying to figure out what to do, what not to do. So this was the main thing which made me fail the first time. So be sure you are having around 150 Mbps speed, because that is very much required. Because I wrote them a mail and they told me that your speed was less than what was required. So I don't know whether it was less at that point, but yeah, generally that is not the case with my internet. But yeah, be very sure about the internet. Otherwise, you will find lag when you are copying, pasting, when you are juggling up with different screens. You'll definitely face issue with this thing. So be sure that you are in a good internet environment, strong internet. Okay, that's all. Thank you and best of luck from my side. And don't ignore all these things. Be very sure that you are doing all this. If you want me to make a video on what short questions are there and how to tackle those with the help of documentation and all, let me know in the comment section. I'll post that. Thank you.